Yeah, the White House card. Well, it reminds me of UFC 300 and the people. You're right, Alex Pereira, Justin Gaethje, Ilya Poirier, Bo Nickel. There's a lot of guys that were on that card that were on 300. 300, they were very worried about. They thought it wasn't as good as 100 or 200. Is it going to be any good? And then 300 actually delivered, right? It's not always what we think is the best matchup, but rather it's the fighters themselves that make the matchup. So, we got to enjoy that. I think we'll have a fun fight. Do I think that Justin is going to give Arman problems? I think the only problem Justin poses to Arman is his power, right? I think Arman is a way slicker boxer. I have noticed that Gaethje doesn't leg kick as much as he used to. He used to be a leg kicking maniac, and he's not anymore. And I don't know. Jose Aldo did the same thing later in his career. I think maybe part of it is like you start to recognize that those leg kicks are like body punches. They do damage over time, but if you put all your energy into them, maybe it saps you a little bit. They are kicks after all, even if they're low kicks, they take a lot of energy. So I think Arman's going to outslick Justin. His head movement's incredible at an MMA level, and his boxing's incredible, and his power is probably as good as Justin's in its own way, right? Like, however that power feels. I've never felt either of them, so I don't know. But yeah, I think that it may be fun for a second because Justin is so tough, but let's not forget that Paddy Pimblett, who's not known as a striker at all, stood with Justin nearly the entire fight and didn't go down. I have a feeling that Ilya is gonna KO him, just like Max Holloway did. But we'll see. I think that Cyril Gane is going to get Alex Pereira. They're both world-class kickboxers. The difference is simply weight and size. Cyril Gane is a lot bigger guy than Alex Pereira. That's where I'm going to leave it. Sean O'Malley, Ayman. I think it's great. They're positioning Sean O'Malley for a rematch with Peter Yan. A match he didn't win in the first place. But I get it. He's the Conor McGregor, the face tattoos, the coolness, like the Sugar Show. Ayman doesn't have a prayer, man. Very, very little talent, but drove himself there by his surroundings with his brother and stuff, and I think that's awesome. I have no idea what Michael Chandler is doing on this card, or the other guy, the Brazilian guy either, for that matter, but it is what it is. Bo Nickel, I know what he's doing on the card. I understand it. They're trying to develop him to be an American star. President Trump likes him. Good deal. We got him. Lopez is one of the promising stars of MMA. I'm glad he's on the card. I think he's going to win. He's an incredibly tough guy. His two losses to Volkanovski notwithstanding, Volkanovski is an absolute animal. I think this card, guys, is going to be a sleeper like 300 was. I think it'll be fun, even though maybe it doesn't look like it at first glance. There it is. Everybody like and follow for the fight.